Unlike the Lockheed Martin F-35, which missed last week's Royal International Air Tattoo in Fairford due to a catastrophic fire in an F-135 Pratt & Whitney engine, Textron AirLand managed to get its Scorpion demonstrator to both Riyadh and the Farnborough Airshow this week. The aircraft did not conduct a flight routine at either show, but it was on static display and drove quite a bit of foot traffic for onlookers made curious by its wide, stunted shape and notable V-tail. I'm here with Andy Vaughan, Cessna test pilot, who also transited in the Scorpion overseas on 7 stops. Can you tell us a little bit about how the aircraft is designed and how it handles in the air?
The design of the airplane for the Scorpion is pretty unique to a couple mission sets, and really first and foremost is ISR. The basic shape of the airplane is built around an empty payload bay, which is where you'd house all of your ISR equipment underneath the midsection of the aircraft, which is why the engines are far apart, which causes the fuselage to be a little wider than normal airplanes. And you'll see the 2 vertical tails are split apart, and that's for directional stability at low speeds. And the wing itself is fairly straight. It's designed for ISR mission orbits at lower airspeeds at higher altitudes. So that's why we have the basic shape that you see here. We wanted the tandem cockpit for advanced jet training for another mission set that we have the airplane designed for, in addition to close air support, maritime security, and border security.
Can you tell us about how the transit went? I understand you made 7 stops on your way over from the US.
We made 7 stops on the way over to the UK, throughout Canada, Greenland, Iceland, and Scotland finally for the arrival. A couple stops were for customs, a couple stops were for fuel, and a couple were for weather.
And you also made an appearance at Riyadh. Was that successful? Did you have lots of meetings with customers and whatnot, get the word out?
Yeah, Riyadh was very successful for us. We had a lot of air chiefs visit the airplane. A lot of people don't think it's a real airplane, so we had to show the world that it is really here, and we really flew it across. It's not a mock-up.
Okay, and at what point do you expect to start doing the weapons testing, dropping weapons off of these pylons?
When we get back to Kansas, we're going to start with some sensor testing, and we're going to fire up the MX-15 and participate in a NORTHCOM exercise called Vigilant Guard.
Okay.
And then later in the year, we'll start weapons testing.
Okay, very well. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Textron AirLand is a joint venture crafted specifically to sell the aircraft. Engineers designed it with company funds in an attempt to carve out some of the market now held by the Embraer Super Tucano in providing intelligence collection and some strike capabilities. But it could also be a lead-in for the company to propose a trainer design, perhaps for the U.S. Air Force's T-38 replacement program. Hoping to capture cost-conscious customers, Textron boasts that Scorpion will cost about $3,000 per hour to operate, about 1/3 the cost to operate an F-16 conducting intelligence collection and strike missions in Afghanistan today. Scorpion has yet to reel in an order and make good on Textron's gamble.